really capable of this one, so it won't be too stressful for you, I promise. Alrighty, here we go. Kelly, can you really quickly introduce yourself for me?
Yes. Hi, my name is Curly, and I am a second year student at university, and I am interested in hospitality management. That is my major at university as well.
Brilliant.
Yes.
Yeah, we can finish there because it's all good, but well done. Alrighty, very simple. Curly, can you tell me what are some of the similarities and differences between the photos? And ideally, can you use these two sentences down here to kind of help shape your answer?
Yes. The similarities, they are maybe they are in the competition and they are playing sport. Yeah, and the difference is one, like the first photo that I see, he seems happy, and the second one and the second one and the third one, they seem pretty disappointed about something. Yeah.
Brilliant. Well done. Very good. Alrighty, let's keep going. Can you compare and contrast the two photos? Thinking about these things. Number one, how are the people feeling and why?
Yes. So, there is a contrast between the two photos. The first one, the first man feels excited and happy because I think he won the competition, and this and the second one, he seems disappointed and upset because he didn't win the competition. And how are the sports different?
Well, I think when it's saying the two, it's kind of just referring to one photo and the other, not really the people. So I think you've done more than enough. Question number two, though, is how are the sports different?
Yes, I can see the contrast between two activities and two sports they were playing. The first one, they like maybe they have a like they were running bicycle, and the second one, they might play football.
Yeah, absolutely. That's it. Very different sports. Well done. The third question is, Curly, what qualities do you need to succeed in sports?
The qualities I need to succeed in the sport.
Yeah.
I believe it would be we need to keep our energy positive, and we need to pay attention at the sport, the game, and we can we can do exercise before we take part in the sport.
Yeah, brilliant. So very well done. And I have been asking about how you can make sure you've trained physically and mentally, but you've touched on both already. So we can move to the fourth question, which is, which of the sports, and any sport, would you prefer to play and why? So what sport do you enjoy and why?
I remember one time I was so great when I played badminton because I always won. I always won my friend, and that is a sport that I would prefer, and I always choose that sport to play with my friend.
Yeah, absolutely. Choosing it because you win. That's a fair enough reason to choose it. Well done. Alrighty. The next part is, again, something we've done in class together. We're going to read these 6 sentences. You're going to hear a conversation between a student who is looking for a flat in London and a lending agent. And then quite simply, you're going to choose the correct answer to complete the sentence, so A, B, or C in each of them. How we'll do it is we'll listen to enough to answer the first 3 questions, and then we'll listen to the rest of it to answer the second 3 questions. Okay?
I'm looking for a house or flat to rent.
And just checking you can hear that.
I think it's not clear for me to hear that.
Okay, well, we'll listen. If it's not clear, it's all good. We'll move on, okay? Let me know if it becomes a little clearer.
Okay.
I'm looking for a house or flat to rent.
Okay, what exactly are you looking for?
Well, I want somewhere for me and 2 friends to share. We're students at City University, and we're going to be in London till the end of June. We need somewhere quite cheap. We can't afford to pay a lot of rent.
I see. Are you interested in a furnished flat, or have you got your own furniture?
We want a furnished flat.
Fine. Now, what parts of...
Okay, so did you hear that enough to answer the questions?
I think I have the question for. Sorry, I have the answers for these.
Okay, let's have a look then. Can you read out number 1 and then tell me what comes?
The man wants to rent a flat because he can't afford to buy a flat.
Excellent work. Yeah, I've accepted A and C for this. I think both are correct. Alrighty. Number 2.
He wants to rent a flat for himself and 2 flatmates.
Absolutely correct. And number 3.
He wants the flat to be close to the university.
Not quite. It's just have a little listen just to this last bit of the conversation.
We can't afford to pay a lot of rent.
I see. Are you interested in a furnished flat, or have you got your own furniture?
We want a furnished flat.
Fine. Now,
Yeah, I finished.
Well done. That's right. So that furnished, which means that the apartment comes with furniture in it. Okay, so you don't have to bring your own, desk or bed or table or whatever. Alrighty, we're gonna keep going. We're looking for questions 4, 5, and 6.
what parts of London are you interested in?
I suppose central London is very expensive.
Very.
So somewhere in North London is fine, and near a tube station if possible.
Well, I think I've got just the thing for you and your friends.
Oh.
A 3-bedroomed flat, furnished, not far from Finsbury Park tube station. The rent is £500 a week. Have a look at the photos.
Oh, it looks great.
There's a pub within walking distance and a post office just across the street. Oh, and there's an internet cafe nearby too.
That's useful, because I haven't got a computer at home. When can we go and see it?
How about Friday at 10 a.m? Does that suit you?
Fine. Where shall we meet?
I'll give you the address and we can meet outside the house.
What's the neighbourhood like?
It's really nice and quiet.
Oh, did you say quiet?
Yes. Is that a problem?
Well, yes, perhaps. You see, we love having parties, and we like listening to music. One of my flatmates plays the electric guitar, so I don't think we'd be very popular with the neighbours, and we don't want to cause problems. Couldn't you find something in a different neighbourhood? Somewhere exciting?
Let me see. Well, what about this one? 3 finished bedrooms in a big detached house. 4 students are already renting rooms there. They're looking for 3 more students to rent the other 3 rooms.
How much is the rent?
Only £300 a week. £100 each.
Sounds great. It's a lot of people in one house, but we need somewhere